Hello, my friends. Welcome to my channel, Bringer of Light Intuitive. I'm Cindy. Thank you for being here with me, viewing this reading today. Today we are taking a look at, for the collective, a love message. Spirit has a message for you. So if this resonates for you, I would love for you to comment and let me know. And if it doesn't resonate for you, just leave what doesn't for someone else. If it resonates, I would love for you to subscribe to my channel and be part of my community. Thank you so much for viewing, and let's just get started. What is this love message that Spirit has for you? All right. What is this message? What is this message that my friends need to hear? My friend that's watching this reading right now, what do they need to know about love? Okay, guys. I see that you have true love coming. Whether you're in a committed partnership or whether you're single, this can mean new love. But if you're in a committed partnership already, this can mean that you are in the right place. You're in the right relationship. You're in the right place. And true love can blossom between you. So if you've been having some challenges in your relationship, if you're in a current, partnership that you're committed to, this can mean that things are changing, things are changing, and you may be coming back together with your person. More intimacy, more closeness, more understanding, more love, This is the romance of a lifetime, it says here. So you have the potential in your relationship, and that could be a confirmation for some of you in a current partnership where you just feel like this is the romance of a lifetime, and this is confirmation for you. If you are not currently in a partnership, this means true love is trying to come in for you. So we'll see what Spirit has to say about that. Okay, we'll see what Spirit has for you. So there's some healing here. I'm going to put these right here. All right, so I have release your ex. Now, this can, for me, I don't read usually ex readings. Okay, so for me, this means energy. Things that have happened to you in past relationships, hurts, disappointments, relationship failures, things falling apart, things that really just hurt you though, because look at her. She doesn't look very happy, right? And you may be holding on to things that happened to you. You may be focused on those things, and if you're in a current relationship, those things that you went through in the past may be affecting your relationship now. We replay old things in our minds that happened to us before. There's a program that's always running that affects your now. If you're still holding on to things from the past, or you're still focusing on what happened to you, or you haven't forgiven, or you haven't gotten closure, there's a whole list of things that could be, your mind could be holding on to. So there may be something in your past that you need to let go of. And if you're not in a relationship and you're looking for love and you're waiting for love, you might be holding on to something from the past that your cards are saying it's time to take back that power. It's time to take your energy back. It's time to take your power back and release that energy that has been keeping you stuck, because you have true love that's trying to come in here, that is getting ready to come in here, but you may be keeping yourself stuck because you're focusing on something from the past. And this can be a person, or this can be what happened to you, and you might be worried. You might have an underlying program running, in your subconscious mind that says that you can never find love, or you don't deserve love, or something, negative that's keeping you stuck. And so your cards are here to tell you it's time to release that. It's time to change that thinking. It's time to let stuff go from the past and open your mind, because you have love coming in that wants to be the romance of a lifetime, but it may be a little bit different than you think. And that can be different person than maybe you might be stuck on a certain person that you think is your person, and from the past that maybe is not the best for you. Or this could be you thinking that your past is going to repeat in your future, and all of those problems and challenges and hurts that you had in the past. Maybe you have a mindset that is, is love ever going to be good for me, because all my experiences in the past just were not, and I don't want to repeat that in my future. So this card is saying it's time to release that. It's time to release the past. It's time to release what you're holding on to. It's time to release what is keeping you stuck. Why love can't be expressed in your life right now, or why love is maybe stagnant in your current relationship, because it's time to let go of something from the past that is affecting your energy, it's affecting your thinking, it's affecting your behavior, it's affecting your now. Okay? And you need to let go and tell yourself a different story. So it says your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. So for those of you who are single, you may be holding on to somebody from the past that you think is your person. But the truth is, they may be an ex for a reason. And if this is resonating for you, Spirit may be giving you a message that there's something better for you. Our minds, they think that they know, right? Our minds think that they know what is the best for us. And especially when it comes to an ex. I like to tell you there's an ex. They're an ex for a reason, Maybe they weren't the best for you. But sometimes our minds like to think, there's nothing beyond that. This person is perfect. But what you need to do is you need to look into your heart and you need to ask yourself, what are my requirements in love? What do I truly, truly want? How do I really want to feel? You want to focus on the feelings, because it's the feelings that magnetize what you want to you. So without thinking of a person's face, a specific person, you want to focus on how you want to feel. When you think about that true love, that soulmate love that you obviously want, what does that feel like? What does a typical day feel like? What are their truths? What are your truths regarding, how you want your person to be? What are your morals? What are your values? What is true for you in love? And if you're not receiving that, if this person that you think is your soulmate that you're holding on to, there's something Spirit is saying let go of, because there's something better for you that's coming in. It's the romance of a lifetime. This person that you're holding on to, are they aligning with your truth? Are they aligning with the romance of a lifetime? You might have had a really amazing connection with them in the past, but what about now? What's happening now? Because I see that your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment here. Now, this means going from single to in a relationship. This means that maybe someone is getting engaged. This means that maybe somebody is getting proposed to. But there is something from your past that you are holding on to that Spirit is saying, let's let go of that energy, because it's keeping you stuck. And it could be keeping this relationship stuck from moving forward or from coming in, depending on your situation, because, we're all in different places. All right, so let's see what the cards have to add to this, about this story that's unfolding for you. Oh, all right. So this you may be in a 2-year process here. A 2-year process, either in a committed partnership or in maybe you've been single for the last 2 years. There's something, I'm feeling 2 years. So that may be a confirmation for you. I need to turn this down. So take that as a confirmation if it fits. Now, if it doesn't fit your situation, that part's not for you. So the Page of Swords is an energy, could be a 2-year process that you're on. You could be single for a couple years, and you could be going through a bit of a transformation or healing from a past relationship for the last 2 years, whether that resonates or not. There's also an energy here that somebody is watching you. For my singles, there's somebody here who's watching you, who is learning about you, who's falling for you at a distance. So I feel like this is a person that maybe Spirit led to find you, and they are your true love, okay? And they're getting ready to come in. But I feel like they're also, being held back until you let go of what it is that is holding you back, okay? We also have the Four of Wands here. This is an energy of victory, getting what you want, crossing that finish line of that 2-year journey that you're on, crossing that finish line and receiving victory, receiving good news. This is also a marriage card. It's the 1111 card. It's stability, it's happiness, it's feeling stable and in your relationship. It's, for my singles, it's receiving that relationship that you want. For my committed people, the committed partnership friends that are watching this reading, this is you receiving victory after a challenging time, which may have been going on for the last 2 years. You may have learned a lot about yourself in the last 2 years. You may have learned a lot about your partner in the last 2 years. You may have learned a lot about relationships for the last 2 years. You may have even taken some online courses on how to attract a soulmate, or how to better your relationship, how to be more understanding, more together in your relationship, whatever it is, Maybe you're married and you've been taking classes on how to have a better marriage. Whatever it is, this can mean a few different things. But I'm feeling a 2-year thing for some reason. I'm feeling a 2-year journey of healing, or a 2-year, time in your relationship where you've been challenged, or there's been drama, there's been maybe fighting, conflict, stuff like that. But you're at the end of that, my friends. Let go of anything from the past. Even maybe in this relationship, maybe there's something that you need to let go of, and wipe the slate clean and start here and now fresh. All that stuff didn't happen. And that's not to say that you should just wipe it under the rug. No. That means you heal, you forgive, you let go, you don't hold it over your person's head, you leave it in the past, and you wipe the slate clean and you start fresh now. Because if you're choosing to be in this commitment with this person, you're choosing to believe in them. You're choosing to believe in your partnership. You're choosing to believe in your love from here on out. If you're going to let the past affect you, and if whatever they did was unforgivable, then you shouldn't pursue this with them, right? There is a need for letting go of something, though, in the past, okay? Taking your power back, taking your energy back, setting good boundaries, not allowing anything like that again. And once you do that, once you stand in your stability of what you want in a relationship and set good boundaries and decide on the inside and the outside that I am not going to accept anything less anymore. This is what I deserve. This is what my requirements are. And if my outside connections are not aligning with that truth, then they're not for me. Right? But we have good news here. We have victory here. We have stability in a marriage here. So if you're single, this is your end result that you're looking for. This is your 1111 card. It's a very deeply spiritual alignment card. And it's so much joy and celebration. And it could be celebrating an engagement. Could be celebrating a wedding. Could be celebrating just having a better, more stable relationship. It's big celebration though. So your cards are saying, follow your intuition. What is your intuition telling you? What is your intuition telling you about this? As you're hearing my words, what's coming up? What's coming up in your mind and in your heart as what to let go of, who to forgive, what to do. What is your intuition telling you? I love it when my readings can be confirmation of someone's intuition so that you can know that you're on the right path, that you are hearing your intuition, and that you are choosing the right thing. You know, I love that. That's my favorite. When someone tells me, your reading gave me confirmation that I was making the right choices, that I was doing the right thing. So pay attention to your intuition regarding your relationships, or if you're single, regarding, what is your intuition telling you regarding this X energy that you need to let go of? Because it's affecting your now, and it's holding back true love. Spirit wants you to have this true love, this romance of a lifetime. So let's let go of anything in the past, and let's let go of holding on to anyone that doesn't align with your truth. Because that's truly, if it doesn't align, it's not going to be this true love, no matter how much you want to make it be. It's just not. So if it's not aligning with your truth right now, let it go. Because when you let it go and you give it to the universe, you surrender it. You know what? I want this to work out so bad, but it's just not, and they're not aligning with my truth, and it's just not going anywhere right now. I don't want to hold on to something that's not good for me. Please help me let it go and bless it for what it's supposed to be, and then release it and allow things to unfold naturally. And when they do, who knows? This person may come back correct. This person may come back and show you exactly what it is that your heart wants. But you got to let it go first and not hold on, because it's becoming a toxic attachment, and that you don't want. Okay? So let's get some confirmation about this situation. What is it that you want to tell my friends watching this reading? Confirmation for this reading. What do they need to know? Give us confirmation, please, for this reading. This message that is coming out for my friends watching. What do they need to know? What else? Well, that's interesting. We have somebody here who is a water sign. So if you are thinking about a person that is a water sign, okay, let's back up for a second. If you are a water sign, this may be your reading if it's resonating for you. If your person is a water sign, this may be a reading for you. So if you're holding on, if you're the one I'm talking to that's holding on to an energy from the past, like a specific person that Spirit is telling you to let go of, they may be a water sign, and that is your clue. That's your confirmation, okay? Or if you are. So for those of you who are in a current relationship and you are looking to up-level that, and you are looking to let go of past energy to fix your current situation, if you're in a committed partnership, okay? I have communication here. So you and your partner, looks like, well, there's communication here where you're coming together, you're confessing your love for each other, you're coming together, you're talking things out, and you're agreeing to let go of things from the past so that you can experience more love in your current moments, okay? I have health here. So this card talks to me about healing through the challenges, healing through the things from the past, okay? Now, if you are in a current situation and you've been holding on to somebody that you had challenges or not aligning with your truth, okay? That one that I'm talking to. The one that is holding on to somebody who wants it to work out so bad, but you know that it's not right for you. Okay, I have gold digger and I have gambling here. So this is an attachment. This is an addiction. It's like a codependent relationship. And if this gold digger is more like a narcissist situation where they are very self-centered, self-focused, and maybe they are draining your money, maybe you're noticing your bank account is shrinking, then Spirit is saying it's time to release this. It's time to release this energy, this codependent situation, and heal through those wounds of codependency, okay? Because you have real love here. So if you're in a committed relationship that is just maybe with a narcissist or a gold digger or someone with addictions, or maybe it is a codependent attachment, that's the addiction that's showing up here, then this is your sign. Let it go. There's something better for you. After you go through a period of healing, you've got something better here. And maybe you thought this person was your soulmate, but if they don't align with your truth, if they are any of these things, this is your reading telling you to let it go. Confess to them, it's time to go, right? And I know it's easier said than done. No is no. If you want to be happy and you want this true love, there is something you need to let go of. Either a person or behavior, your own thinking, stuff from the past that caused you to think the way you do or be negative in some way about love, okay? There's something you need to let go of. Now, if you're single and you're attached to a person and you're that one that I'm talking to, because we have a couple of different messages here depending on where you're at in your situation. So I do see with this addiction card, I do see that there is a unhealthy attachment here that needs to be released, and you might be focused on something that does not align with your truth, thinking that they're your soulmate, that maybe there was a connection in the past that was so perfect and you've been holding on and waiting and waiting and waiting for things to change. Honey, it's an unhealthy attachment. The answer is no. It's time to let go, and it's time to open your heart to true love that wants to come in for you, okay? Now, if you're single, if you're one of the single ones who's not holding on to something from the past, but you may be you may have gone through a lot of challenges in the past that maybe created these doubts in your heart and in your mind about, what if my past repeats in my future? What if I can never find that love because I've had this, these past one after another that just didn't work out and they didn't feel good, and they left me feeling like, love is never coming for me. That's the energy that you need to let go of, and you need to open your mind, and you need to tell yourself a different story, because you have true love coming in, okay? And it is time for you to go from being single in a relationship with that true love that's going to advance, okay, quickly. There is somebody who is watching you. Like I said with that Page of Swords, there's somebody who's watching you, and they may be at a distance from you. That distance could also just be like social media. Maybe they're being drawn to you. They're seeing you on social media. They're looking at you. They're researching you, and not in a stalker way. I'm talking about somebody's noticing you, and they really like you. They like your posts. They like your energy. They like your personality. They really like you, and so they are going to be showing up with communication here very soon, telling you that they like you, okay? And they're being actually divinely guided to you. Okay? And this is your true love. So I want you all to have your true love, okay? So let's let go of the energy of the past, whether that's a person, place, thing, habits, thoughts, negative thinking, negative self-talk. Let's let go of anything that doesn't line up with your truth, okay? Because that marriage, that commitment, that healthy, happy relationship that you want, it is in your energy. It is available to you, no matter which scenario you are. But there's something that needs to be let go of that's been holding you back. So let's get a message for my friends that are in that romantic partnership, that commitment, that maybe it's a marriage that you're wanting to see get better. We have children are an important part of your relationship. So if you have children and you're looking to improve your marriage, that's for you. Okay, so there may be some external party that is intruding on this relationship. Maybe you are considering, maybe your person brought in a third party. Maybe they focus mostly on work, and that is what you're going to come together and communicate about, and talk it through and decide, okay, we're leaving that stuff in the past and we're going to start fresh now. Okay? Because I don't like to read third party, but if that's what you were dealing with, that's your choice to move forward from here. But if it's something that, like I said earlier, you just can't let it go, maybe it was betrayal, then I'm sure that's not what your heart wants. It's time to let it go. But if it's like work or something and your partner does not want to let you go and you want to forgive them for putting work first, you got kids, and you know in your heart that you can actually have that romance of a lifetime with this person, that they're just trying so hard maybe to create stability for your family that they put work first, that can be fixed. So for the person who is single and looking for a relationship, letting go of old doubts and fears and old hurts, let's get a message for you. Lean on your friends at this time. Different pages. You and this person don't share the same vision. That is what I'm talking about. Letting go of the past. First of all, letting go of anything that does not line up with your truth. If something is on the same page as you, different page as you, that means it doesn't line up with your truth. It doesn't line up with what you want in love. You're letting go of all the old stuff that didn't work out because it didn't line up with your truth. Let go of all that energy from the past because it's keeping you stuck thinking that all relationships are going to be like that. When Spirit's got a true love partner wanting to come in for you, you've got to let go of everybody and everything that you dealt with in the past that was on the different page. The obstacles, the things the way you were treated, the hurts that you went through. It was all because you and that person didn't share the same vision. Okay? Now, this is also a message for anyone who's holding on to somebody trying to make it work that you think is your soulmate, that Spirit is telling you to let go of. If they're not lining up with your truth right now, they're not on the same page with you. But there's somebody who is. Balance. Yes. One person is giving too much in this relationship. Okay, so we moved on to the one who is holding on to a toxic sort of connection from the past that you're hoping will come back around and you're hoping is your person. they're not on the same page. Okay? And you're giving too much energy to this situation. You're out of balance, and this is why you need to let go of that attachment and come back into balance and open your heart for what is coming. Your intuition already knows, and it came out earlier. This is confirmation. I asked for a message and I asked for confirmation. Your intuition knows. Your intuition has been telling you, just let it go. Like I said, you let it go, you release it, you surrender it, and if it's right for you, it comes back, but it comes back correct. It is on the same page with you. It lines up with what your heart wants, but your intuition already knows. Okay? You've got it here. New love, true love. New love or recommitment to love is developing. That's exactly what I said in the very first part of this reading. You've got it here. There's just something from the past that you need to let go of. Okay? Accept that everything happens for a reason. You're seeing this reading for a reason. Everything in the past happened to make you who you are today. You learned lessons from it, and it brought you to today. Now let's accept where we are, accept what happened. Let's let go of the past. Let's let go of that any energy that's been holding us back. Okay? And let's get ready for the one that you want. This is like the 1111 card. This relationship is moving towards a sacred union. Trust. Trust. It is safe for you to trust. Okay? All right, my friends, you let me know how this resonated for you, and let go of any attachments, let go of any unhealthy behaviors, negative self-talk from the past. You know what it is that you need to let go of when you hear me say what I've been saying, okay? Because your intuition is piping in and telling you. And look forward to true love coming in or reigniting in your committed partnership. I love you guys. If this resonated for you, I would love for you to subscribe to my channel and be part of my community. And leave me a comment because I always want to hear from you. I'll see you in the next reading.